Hey everybody, it's your girl Kenya Summer, and today I'm coming at you with a difference video. If you're pregnant and you're having a boy or a girl, then this video is for you because I have experienced both. Okay, now I'm really gonna just talk about the pregnancies between a boy and a girl. Having and raising the two different genders is for another video, so let go. Okay, y'all. So I've only gave birth two times in my life, to a boy and to a girl. So I'm gonna start with the girl first because I feel like it was a easier pregnancy for me. So, okay, so number one, when having a girl, your stomach sits higher, and it does. I know you probably hear about the myths like, oh, when you have a boy, it's lower, and when you have a girl, it's higher. And it really is. Like, the girl, she sits like higher in your stomach, and she's like kicking your ribs and just everything up there. So, having a girl, the baby will sit higher in your belly. Okay, so number two, I was not super sick with my daughter. Like, I probably threw up like two or three times out of my whole pregnancy. I didn't feel sick at all. Um, I actually felt pretty good, but I really didn't get sick like that. But yeah, I was so happy for that. So that's number two. I really didn't get sick. I don't know. Some people might be different. They might get sick more with the girl, but I don't know. For me, I didn't get sick like that. Okay, so for number three on having a girl versus a boy, I felt prettier. Like I just felt prettier. I felt lighter. Like I got maternity clothes. I felt so good in my paternity clothes. I feel like I still had like my little girly shape, even though I was pregnant. Like my belly still felt like it felt like good. Like I felt pretty. I felt like I had a glow to me, and I don't know. I don't know if it's just like, because it's a girl thing, but I actually felt prettier when I was pregnant with the girl. Okay, so number four, um, sorry. So number four was my belly. It was light, like she was light in my belly. Like I really didn't feel super pregnant, only like at the end, but she was very light in my belly. Like I felt like I could just like, fly up in the air. She was a very light baby in my belly. So, number five, I feel like girls are easier with pregnancy. And I don't know, is it because, like, girl and girl, and we both have like the same hormones or whatever, but like, I feel like girls do better with pregnancy than boys. Just like overall. And number six, my daughter was definitely easier to deliver. Like, it was my first time, so I was kind of like, stressed still, but like, she came out pretty easy. And I can't say that. Like, I pushed a couple times and she slid right out. It wasn't like, I was getting nervous or nothing like that. She came right out. So I feel like girls are just, they are easier to deliver too because I feel like their bones are like more, softer, and they just come out easier than boys, I feel like. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the boys. Okay, now having a boy for me was definitely tough on my body physically and mentally. It pushed me to the edge. I carried him for over 40 weeks. I was overdue. He was happy, he was healthy, 10 fingers, 10 toes. But I personally was over the pregnancy. Like that pregnancy with my son really did a number on my body. It was crazy. Okay, so the number one thing I have for a boy is they sit lower. Boys definitely sit lower in your belly. Like all the activity was down low, like by my pelvis. My stomach was huge. It even sat low, and the baby was low too. Like when I had a girl, she was up here in my ribs, but when I had a boy, he was definitely down in my pelvis, moving around. So yeah, that's that. Okay, and number two, I really did not feel pretty. Like when I had my son, I felt a hot mess. Like I had to wear my boyfriend's shirts, like nothing fit right. I just felt like awkward, like an awkward shape. I just didn't feel pretty. So that was the difference, because when I had my daughter, I felt pretty. I still felt like a glow, and I still felt like I had a shape and everything. But with my boy, nope, none of that. I just felt totally ugly and totally over the pregnancy, okay? Okay, and so for number 3, they are heavier to carry. At 5 months, I was totally over carrying my son. I felt like I was 8 or 9 months already. Um, my daughter, she was 7'11", and my son was 8.5. So I definitely felt like the weight difference. It was uncomfortable, and it was just like I was over the pregnancy at 5 months. Seriously. Okay, so um, number four. Okay, yeah, so they are harder on your body. I feel like boys are harder on a woman's body when they get pregnant. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the hormone change or difference, but like I was definitely sick the whole pregnancy. Like I had a hangover and that would never go away. So I was eating ginger and I was just doing everything I could do to like not feel sick. I just felt like I had a permanent hangover when I was pregnant with my son. Like I don't know what it was, but I wasn't so sick when I had my daughter. I don't know. So okay, so yeah, they're harder on your body and they are harder to deliver. Like sons are harder to deliver. I honestly felt like I was gonna pass out and die on that table, because like when he came through, it felt like the thickest, biggest brick was coming through, and I was just about to split open. Like it was so bad. So, and his heart rate kept going down, and I was just like in stress, and it was just like a bad delivery. And honestly, when I had my daughter, I cried. But when I had my son, I was just like, oh, thank God he's out. Like it was just so different than when I had my daughter. I cried and everything. So yeah, so they are harder to deliver, I feel like. Now, some people, they might have had a daughter first, or they might have had a son first. So they really, but I have both, so I know. But some people, the boy might have been easier or the girl might have been easier. But this is just my experience, so whatever. Okay, and number 6, this is for both of them. The hunger was intense when I had my son. When I had my daughter, I was hungry, but I was super hungry when I had my son. Like I would finish a dinner in like 5 seconds. Everybody be looking at me like, wow, you finished already? Like, yeah. The hunger was super intense, and I was just like always hungry, finishing food super fast. So yeah, that was number 6 for both of them actually. But yeah, so this is my video talking about the difference between a boy and a girl. Okay, and so if you're pregnant with either one, it's just some tips that I can share with you about like how your pregnancy will be. I don't know, everybody is different, so just watch, and whatever applies to you, take it. Whatever don't. So thank you for watching. Bye.